Hey there everyone, Vita here, back with another message. I wanted to kind of ask the guides what are 10 steps the collective can take or think about taking in order to live fully in mission. So let's see what comes out. Change it up a little bit, right? First card out is Artist. Let's get 9 more. We've got Destroyer. 8 more, Gambler. These are interesting. Thief. Whoa, Child Eternal. Let's just... Thief, Child Eternal. These are interesting cards already. So we've got 5. Do I want to do 5 more or should I just stick with this 5? I'm going to do 5 more. Mystic. Interesting, that's coming up under Artist. Many of you are artists, creatives. Alchemist, oh wow, look at that. Alchemist right next to Mystic, beneath Destroyer. 10 steps to take to become more of your majestic self, living in your mission. What's your mission? Let's see, we've got Servant, Hedonist. Okay, I think I want this Servant under Gambler. Hedonist is under Thief. We've got Addict at the bottom. Let's get one final card. Child Eternal. You are this Child Eternal Spirit. And then we have the Fool. Topping it off, we have Queen Energy. So the first step is Artist. Expressing a dimension of your life that is just beyond the 5 senses, inspiring others to see life symbolically. So you are here to inspire others using your gifts, sharing with others how you see the world. That's your first step, is to share with others how you see the world. Maybe you're a private person and this is something you're not completely on board with doing. Let's keep going. Destroyer. The light is releasing what is potentially destructive, preparing for a new life. So a part of your mission is preparing for this new life, this new energetic upgrade that is occurring within. Your gifts are becoming more powerful. There's something that you're emitting. Your frequency is emitting something. So your second step is perhaps to destroy old belief systems once and for all. We then have Gambler. The light attribute is willingness to follow intuition even when others doubt you. So I feel like that's something most of the collective is already doing. If you're new on this awakening journey, then this perhaps is something that you are learning to do. Follow your intuition 100% fully. Sometimes we doubt ourselves. That is a part of the human dichotomy. I don't even know if I'm using that word right, but something about dichotomy. Let's keep going. Thief here. The light attribute sheds light on the potential wealth within you that can never be stolen. So you know how much light you have within yourself. Maybe you've been holding back, suppressing something, your intuition, your artistic abilities, shrinking yourself so that others feel comfortable. Perhaps that's something you should no longer do if you are still doing it. Let's go to this card, Child Eternal. The light attribute is determination to remain young in body, mind, and spirit, ability to see things with fresh eyes. So you're learning to see things differently, not so much black and white. There is an in-between world that you're able to gaze through, maybe even move through a little bit. Childlike qualities, artistic. You know how when you're in nursery school and you've got those paintings? I know my kids, their paintings were just amazing when they were younger. You just don't have any restraints, no restrictions. You're just moving the brush. Some of you need to just start moving the brush. Something about intuitive gifts, moving the brush, moving something up. Next we have Mystic. So we're at Number 6, the 6th step, revels in intimate union with the divine, becoming closer to the divine, opening up your mind to the divine, allowing these downloads to flow through freely. Automatic writing could help you with that. Just in the morning when you're doing your journaling, just sit down and just let that pen slide across the paper. Next we have alchemy. This is the transformation of base motives and goals into golden wisdom, sharing your wisdom, developing yourself, focusing on yourself, not what others are doing, being a servant to the divine. We've got servant next, following alchemist, which is following mystic. This is very important how these cards are kind of playing out. Child, eternal before mystic. You've been a mystic since you were a child. You're coming to realize your full potential, your gifts. Something you have to put out into the world is calling your name. Servant, delight in serving others with a free and loving heart. So perhaps this has always been you and you've had to refrain, pull back because of others' projections against you. You're coming back out, coming out of your shell. Some of you need to come out of your shell. Hedonist, we have inspires creative energy to embrace the good things in life, celebrates the beauty in yourself. Sometimes we don't celebrate the beauty that is within. That's something that we all could probably work on a little bit more every single day. Then we have full here. Take chances, take that risk. Fearlessly revealing emotion, becoming even more emotionally intelligent, helping people laugh at the absurdities that we're constantly bombarded with. This could be your calling. You could be a comedian or thinking about taking that first mic stage type of experience. Maybe you haven't done that before. Improv. Maybe some of you are thinking about doing something via improv, comedy, something like that. Free flowing, free talking, I don't know, singing something, moving more freely, expressing yourself more freely. So full, that's the 10th card. Do we want some clarity? I kind of feel like we should get some clarity. Yes, let's do that. So this first step, artist, showing your creative mojo, sharing your gifts with the world, challenging yourself, putting yourself out there, not being afraid. Clarify, artist. Please and thank you. Well, this is landing on full, firm foundation. Clarifying, artist. And here we have throat chakra at the bottom. Throat chakra came out in the last reading. So something about not restricting your voice is important. So your art could be, you could be an oracle, orator. I'm jumbling my words. Expressing a dimension of life that is just beyond the 5 senses. You could speak in a way that is not always clear to others simply because your mind works really, really fast. Something about your firm foundation. You didn't think that you could support yourself being an artist. You can support yourself being an artist. If that is a worry, you'll be supported. You're being supported. Let's get a card for destroyer. You could be a poet. Let's get a card for destroyer. Wow, base chakra, and it's in the reverse. How interesting is that? Followed by solar plexus chakra. So, this is kind of interesting because we do have this firm foundation in the upright base chakra. The shadow here is intoxication with destructive power, destroying others' dreams or potential. So maybe this is about knowing that you can live fully as you are meant to without hurting anyone else. Again, I think I did say how some of us might restrict our own light because it dimps or you make other people feel uncomfortable. Something like that, not chasing this material world. You know this material world is not your firm foundation. Taking that leap of faith with the Fool here, abandoning something that has been traditional for you that isn't allowing your soul to sing, something like that. Solar plexus moving up through your chakras. Maybe you are being prepared to teach something when it comes to chakras. Why is this base in the reverse though? Let's just see. Maybe this is about overcoming some fears. Base chakra in the reverse. Stubbornness. Clarifying base chakra in the reverse. Commitment. Becoming fully committed to your path. So making the choice to become fully committed to this spiritual life that you were born into voluntarily, reminding yourself that you did come here voluntarily. Okay, let's get a card for Gambler. Clarifying Gambler. Mental conflict. And then we have heartache and loss. So there's something that you've had to give up that's been very conflicting, that has conflicted you. It could be relationships. You've had to let go of some relationships. It's been difficult to maybe follow your intuition. This is something that you're learning to do. Others have doubted you, have made you question who you are. You're not allowing that to happen anymore, or perhaps you allow too much of it and you resent yourself for that. So I feel like this is letting go of your own self-resentments. Yeah. And moving along, you know. Don't harbor any guilt for yourself. Heartache and loss. Heartache and loss, we all have to go through it. No matter how we see ourselves, no matter how strong we know we are, believe we are, we all have to go through heartache and loss. It's a part of the program. Thief. Why is Thief here? Let's pop back in. Fertility. Not allowing others to steal your joy, your creativity. Let's get another card that did not come out. I want these cards to pop on out. Pop on out. It's time for you to pop off. Pop off. Popping off. Ah, yes, exactly. Triumph. This is your time. Your time is now. Your time is now. Fertility again. So there's something about your creativity, new growth, planting those seeds, planting new seeds, shedding light on potential wealth. Don't be ashamed of having this wealthy life, both spiritually and materially. You don't have to abandon all of your material, whatever you own that you cherish. You don't have to abandon that to be this spiritual being on this planet, for certain. You can intertwine different belief systems as a part of your journey as well. It does not have to be black or white. There can be an in-between. There most certainly can. But it's up to you how you want to live your life. No one can dictate to you how to live this beautiful, magnificent life, because it is what we make it. Child eternal. You are an eternal child of God. Ooh, yes, you are. Memories of love. Memories of love. And then we have movement, choices, and decisions at the bottom. So you do have some choices to make. You could be holding on to past memories, a past life. You've had to leave something behind that caused you great heartache and pain and felt like a huge loss. But you're moving beyond that. You're moving beyond that. And that's a part of your awakening, your journey. Why is Mystic here? Deception and envy. I almost said evil. You have to deal with evil. That is just a part of it. It's okay. It's okay. Why is Mystic here? You're okay. Sometimes we just need to be told we're okay. You're okay. Why is Mystic here? Everything about you is good. There's always work to do, always improvements to be made. Prosperity begins. Clarifying mystic. This does go back to this artist and this firm foundation. So you don't think that your abilities and your gifts can't create that wealthy life that you want for yourself, that you will have for yourself. You're defining something, you're carving something out just for you. Revels in intimate union with the divine, not being ashamed or shy about conveying to others just how you feel. Prosperity, growth, growing with someone else, a like-minded soul, planting that seed. The seed has been planted, the tree is growing, the fruit will fall, it will be ripe. Something about ripe fruit falling. Alchemist, you are the creator, the master of your energy. Alchemist. Alchemist. Wow. Suffering in silence. You've had to suffer in silence perhaps for a very long time. You're coming out of that transformation of base motives. And here we have base chakra in the reverse right above. So I'm a little late catching that. But this is the same color synchronicity here. Yeah, more like right there in the middle. So you've already started doing whatever this is, and you're in this middle right here. So getting all of your chakras in alignment, destroying the old, bringing in the new. You've suffered in silence long enough. Transformation, goals into wisdom. So you're turning your goals through your wisdom into this lovely growing fruitful tree. And we've got sacrifice, making those necessary sacrifices in order to change, in order to see the changes that you would like to see within your reality. Why is servant here? Whew. I was not sure how this reading was going to go, but I'm digging it. We've got spiritual union at the bottom of the deck, showing up for servant and material harvest. So I do feel like for many of you, again, when we've got this mental conflict here, that's the red there. This is the red here with the base chakra. And then we've got this alchemist here. So this transformation that you've been undergoing has not gone without a lot of sacrifice. And you've had to pause. You've had to take several pauses. Maybe you've struggled between, like, should I even have this money, or should I even, do I deserve this? Doesn't my spiritual life require that I abandon all these other things? No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. And it does not, it's not against God to have some focus when it comes to your material harvest. Delight in serving others with a free and loving heart. Allow your heart to be free. Allow your heart to be free. Hedonist. Enjoying the fruits of your labor without reprimand. Heartache and loss, clarifying hedonist. And then we've got throat chakra. So we've got the blue and the blue here. So maybe you have been beating yourself up because you haven't always been vocal and speaking up for yourself when you need to, and maybe now you are. Inspires creative energy to embrace the good things in life, celebrates the beauty in yourself. Heartache and loss. This is interesting because as a woman now who is getting up in age, 55 is no spring chicken. There is a metamorphosis that not just women but men go through too. It has to do with the hormones and all that stuff. I don't want to get too much into it, but your skin is changing. I'm speaking to the older peoples. Skin is getting drier. You know, things just aren't as easy sometimes to brush off as we would like. And for some of us that are in these feminine bodies, these feminine meat suits, you know, and maybe we were seen just one way, or thought we were being seen just one way for our beauty, and now the beauty is fading and you might feel like there's nothing else for people to see. Not true, but even so, you know, there's you've got to accept these changes in your life. It does not take away from the greatness that you have within, but there is something here, heartache and loss, something that is that you've had to given up or has been stripped from you, and it's okay. Pursues pleasure to the detriment of health, indulges at the expense of others. I feel like this is more self-indulgence, letting go of some indulgences that just aren't working anymore. And that can be a hard thing to do. Heartache and loss, throat chakra. So I'm not really sure what this message is all the way, but that's what's coming out. So let's keep going to this full card. This is the last card that I'm clarifying here. This just popped open, partnerships and alliances. So you're moving towards a new reality that will there will be new people, a new tribe full. You've got to take that leap. Shelter, come out of the shelter. You could have been very sheltered as a child, something like that. Oh, look at that, harmony, being open to just something brand new that's going to be spectacular, not being afraid, taking that leap. Intuition, following your intuition always. So the top of the decks or bottom of the decks, we've got Queen and Intuition. Beautiful energies, radiates the regal feminine, uses benevolent authority to protect others. You are protecting others. Your energy protects others, male or female, masculine or feminine. And because you're this highly intuitive being, you're a force within a force. And that's a beautiful thing. So these are the 10 things perhaps that you can, 10 steps or 10 things even just to ponder when it comes to your spiritual path and how you're moving currently in the world. I do really pray that this is somewhat useful for you. It's a different type of reading, like I said. And if you want me to read any other sorts of energies, like in a 5-step or 10-step sort of way, just put it in the comments. I'm more than happy to try to oblige. See you guys soon in another video.